Buenos dias and good morning, senor and senorita. This message comes to you from the heart of dawn as we travel at warp speed toward the dawn of humanity, the integration of humanity's instant enlightenment that happened on Wednesday. That's what we're doing, the integration. So before we do that, let's give each other a wonderful hug. Left side to left side, your heart to my heart. Feel your heart expanding. Feel your heart getting larger and larger, opening up larger and larger. And do that with your work. The same thing. That's right. Do that with the same thing. Yeah. Okay? Got it? Wonderful. Hold that space and send it out to the universe. To the 8 billion that need it. Like you. That's right. Feeling that invincibility that comes with that size heart and that size work. Yeah. Got it? Yes, send that out. There you go. Now come on down. Well, what today is about is 2 astronomically, staggeringly powerful updates. Yes. I trust that you will never get tired of listening to these amazing updates. Yeah, these results. So there's 2 of them. Now one is she was a mother of 2 adult children, both alcoholics, married to an alcoholic, and she was a Jehovah's Witness, is Jehovah's Witness, and she spent many years in that religion, and she read the Bible every single day, never missed a day reading the Bible, not once did she miss. Went to the services, church, whatever it's called, every weekend. Yeah, every weekend, never missed. Yet she had all this anger and rage. She had panic attacks. She had anxiety. And she had debilitating fear. Absolutely debilitating fear. And it's just constant. Well, she took the program on September 22nd. Yes, she was one of the ones that was in the studio, and she's had 0 fear since. 0, absolutely none. All her panic is gone, all her anxiety is gone, all her codependency is gone. Before she was tied up in what the son and daughter were doing, and the husband who near killed himself just about a month ago on a motorcycle with no helmet, drinking. His son did the same a little later. Yeah. Now all her codependency got released. It's gone. Yeah. And 0 fear. And she was talking to Jamie, my partner, and saying, like, how did that happen? I spent all these years in my religion, my Jehovah's Witness, and I still had it. Read the Bible every day, went to service all the time. It never went away. It never even decreased any. And yet in 2 hours, in the Instant Enlightenment program, it's all gone. How did that happen? Well, isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? So yes, we're going to get her to do a video. So it's her words saying this. It's her words. And you can get to see how real this is. How absolutely real this is. That's right. And then that was about 7 o'clock last night, and then about 10 o'clock last night. I don't usually answer the phone at that late. I try to shut down after 8 o'clock. But anyway, in this case I didn't. And anyway, I answered. And this was a client that was one of the 10 that took my program for people with cancer, I call the C word, on December 20th, 2019. So you do the math. We're coming up to 2 years. And they were all stage 4. Most of them had no chance of, it was just a matter of time. The take care of Dom, the nocebo, you got this much time. So most of them had that going on. Yeah. That pharmaceutical program, the medical program. Yeah, that's what it does. Anyway, so yesterday at 10 o'clock, call me. Dawn, zero trace. Zero trace from my head to my knees. It's gone. There is no cancer. No, the C word is completely gone from my body. There is none. There's absolutely none. So now what had happened was, out of the 10 that took my process, 5 just left. Some instantly. They just I never heard from them again. Some put in a couple of updates. Another one started arguing with me and disagreeing with what I did and all of that. And the others didn't do it. Now think about this. This one lady was supposed to come out of Chicago, but they found out the night before she was coming for the next weekend, next Friday, and this was the Friday night before, and found out that she had 50 tumors in her brain. So I knew that she wasn't going to make it, so I worked with her individually on Saturday. Now this lady had never been out of her, she just went from upstairs to her bedroom, down to the kitchen, had something to eat or a cup of tea or something, and back up to her room. And that was for 4 months, I believe it was, as far as she went. So I worked with her on Saturday, did this work with her. On Sunday, she walked 3 miles. I say miles because it was in the States and that's what she gave me. And she jogged up a hill on Sunday, the next day. And then she quit coming. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Okay? So out of the 5 that came, this person, that was one of them. 2 of them have zero cancer. One of them has been cancer-free now since a year ago, January. Yeah. So almost 2 years. Yeah, hasn't kept getting going for checkup. No cancer. And then 2 others. It's so minimal that they can hardly find it. And then the one that, this is an unbelievably sad story. He took my program, and what had happened was he had a tumor in his stomach, in his intestines, so big that they couldn't take a picture. It was that big. So they were doing tests 2 weeks after he took my process, and they had 2 big needles they were going to use to take these tests. Well, when they did the test, they used only 1 small one because it had shrunk so much. His PSA went from, I think it was a 5 or a 6.9 down to a 1.9 in 2 weeks. Okay? So you know what the medical did with that? They made it even stronger. They started giving him more radiation, more chemo, more whatever. And even though it went down to 1.9, they ended up with their clutches, and he ended up dying in the hospital. They just kept poisoning him. Even though it went from a 5.9 to a 1.9. It wasn't a curiosity of how that happened. It's nope. This is a regimen. This is what it was. We're going to keep pumping you. We're going to keep filling you. Well, that's coming to an end. That is coming to an end, that poison system. It is. And there are people getting well in all kinds of different places. And now anything that's based on truths and lie will no longer exist as of last Wednesday. Okay? It's not going to happen. I just want to let you know ahead of time. So, aren't those two amazing updates? Aren't those two amazing updates? There should be 1 million people for each one of them lining up. Oh my God, I need this. Well, it is your turn. And we're going to do 3 more of these. October 22nd, November 22nd, December 22nd. Yes, we are. We're going to do one each one of those dates. And the one that we're having on this, it's going to be on the, that's when it's going to be. So sign up. And there's 2 programs. One for the masses. That's which will be the IamDivinityGlobalversity.com. That's for the masses. And then the other one is for the groups of 8 to 12, the groups of 6, and the couples, and the one-on-one, which is transformwithdonn.com. Donn with 2 N's. So there you have it. October 22nd, it can be your turn to have these staggering results. Like this lady said, how is this possible? I went to service all day, never missed, read the Bible every day. None of it worked. None of it worked. And it was all gone since Wednesday. All of it. Every ounce. All of my fears, all of my anxiety, gone. My codependency, gone. Actually, she didn't use the word codependency. She didn't even know she had it. Yeah. So there you go. You can have all of this. Reach out and let's get started. This message comes to you from the heart of God. Bye.